Alright, we told you guys that the video was gonna be coming soon. The video is here. This is the official video to commemorate the hamster. Yeah, so we're just gonna be, you know, honoring our mascot Bandit throughout this video. It's gonna be sad, but it's also gonna be a learning experience for us.
How's it gonna be a learning experience? That made no sense at all.
But anyways, let's start this video. I blame the cat in this picture for what has been happened to the bandit. Look, we all know that the hamster died from natural causes, okay? But who's to say that this painting didn't do something? I mean, seriously. We put the hamster in here. It fits perfectly. We're coming outside to our burial grounds.
Wait, we buried multiple fish.
We buried some fish. We buried a skink.
Miss Susie.
We buried Miss Susie.
Which is her gerbil.
I know we've buried something else. A lizard.
What else did we bury?
There's a lot of things back here, but this will be the main event. We made sure to bury it in an HP box, not Sony, so...
This one deserves a special burial place.
And we're gonna honor this hamster.
So I know where we're burying it.
Where? From this point is where all things will prosper. The soul of the hamster will forever feed the soil with an abundant love and care. As you all know, this is where the hamster spent its life. Big cage. He definitely had a mansion, but we're gonna leave this up as a memorial site for now. We don't know when we're gonna take it down, but we wanted to honor the hamster. So the grass is wet. It's nice and thick out here because of the humidity. All because the world has felt the loss of our friend Bandit. And so we will be burying him today.
Some of my favorite times with Bandit was whenever Ethan touched his foot and it screamed on the top of its lungs. Bandit was a great hamster, you know. He was a loving hamster. He never bit me or anything like that. He bit me. He was just a great little hamster, and especially the foot meme.
We just learned today, thanks to Zane, that you're no longer allowed to touch hamsters' feet. This guy was crawling up this little tube right here, and he looks like a little worm when he's crawling up because of how like thin it is, and he's like so thick. So he was crawling up, right, and he got a little bit stuck in there.
Oh my god.
Basically, when he was stuck, Ethan touched his foot, and it started screaming. So
with Ethan was probably my best memory of that little guy. Whenever I used to watch him run in his little ball, you know.
You know, I just remember walking into Christopher's house, smelling that hamster aroma, and just knowing it was going to be a good day. You know, just walking up, opening the cage, he'd be so happy to just jump up and like say hi to his loving family, me, Chris, and Ethan. And you could tell that he really loved us. Never once complained. At least I couldn't tell because he couldn't talk. But my favorite memory of Bandit was basically whenever it was in a tube, crawling down, and Ethan touched its foot, and it was like, actual sound, by the way. And I think the one time where I said, see, this hamster cage is big enough, and I put my hand up next to the hamster to show actual size. This is my hand. Some of my favorite moments. Also, all of the hamster's jokes, those things were funny, cracked me up every time. But now, the hamster will be making jokes in heaven as we dig his grave. I was thinking, you know, this was just my idea. They didn't really float by the boys too well, but I was thinking we'd go far into the woods, beyond where we're not supposed to go, and just barely walk past the Wendigo, and then bury the hamster in the pet cemetery so it comes back to life. But then we'd have a really
we really don't want a mean hamster.
I don't want my fingers gone.
You know, I've had many animals that have died, and It's been rough. You know, we've had many animals die. We had a cat die. We had actually 2 cats die. Felix and Oscar, may they rest in peace. And we've also had Miss Susie die.
We will be burying this hamster with a boomerang to show its true colors, because the hamster was such a bubbly, amazing pet.
It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again.
Alright, so that we know where we buried the hamster, we put a hamster stuffed animal in it.
It's like his tombstone.
We're gathered here today to memorialize this amazing specimen called Bandit. He was a nasty little bugger, you know, but he was one of the sweetest hamsters I knew. So we're gonna memorialize him today, and we're gonna have a burning lake ceremony in a second here to really top it off.
We enter his soul into the great beyond. Man, I knew he was a tough little hamster. I didn't know his soul was this big.
God, dude.
He's entering. Hey, shush! He's entering the great unknown. We have honored him deeply. He's leaving us. He's gone.
Bye, Bandit.
The hamster has officially hotboxed our backyard. We have paused the epic montage because Ethan dropped the memorial box.
No,
and it is all over the...
I went 30!
And expected the box to, with a detachable lid, to stay on.
How's it coming over there? Are you getting most of it? No, wait, no, remember about fire? You can't...
That's the holes on top of it.
Oh, okay. We lit it.
This is so anticlimactic.
No, it'll get climactic, trust me. Okay, that's fine, I guess.
Let me go get the top.
As you can see, we're doing the send-off. This hamster meant a lot to me. We are letting him go off with his brethren. All the other hamsters that have died, it's going to reunite with them. And we thought the best way was to let this burn into the night as the sunset fades. He's going off in peace among the birds.